Hey team, learning and communicating online. Just a quick video to welcome you to week 3. This week we are going to be learning about contributing in the digital age, and this is I've got quite a few videos in this weekly activity as well as some readings to do as well. Now the most important reading for you this week that we touched on last week that will be really important for you going forward is Metzger. So you can access that in the learning materials here at the end at the essential readings. There's also a link to it. I think I'm on the correct page here. If we go down to essential readings, we've got making sense of credibility on the web. This is Metzger. This reading I really would like to see cited and referenced in assessment 2. It's a really important reading. It's about learning and understanding credible and reliable sources and how to use them, and it's really important that you draw on it in assessment 2. So please make sure you bookmark that page. There's also some information in here about research. There's some additional resources there that you might like to have a look at. If this is module 3.2, this is a fantastic video here to have a look at from Uditopia, another one that would be really good to reference throughout your assessments. We've also got a whole heap of information here about consuming, producing and sharing information. That's what this week is all about. It is about consuming, producing and sharing information online. So it's really important to have a read of that. There's a little social media information here to have a look at, and obviously the essential readings. So this week's activity is really important because it's going to help you work out how to actually find credible sources and to look at what's important about a credible source. How do you know a source is credible and reliable? And METS is going to help you with that along with the activity. So the activity this week, you've got two links to follow, and it's on vaccination, a topic about vaccination, and you need to evaluate those two sources. So this is something you're going to be doing in your assignment too. So learning to do it this week is really going to be great practice. This topic, vaccination, cannot be used in assessment 2. You need to go out and find a industry-based source. So if you're a teacher, find a teaching source. If you're a psychologist, find a psychology-based source. Criminology, etc. You cannot use these vaccination ones in your assessment too. This is just for the this example of this activity. So lots to see and read this week. As I said, Metzger is the main thing we want you to read on this week. It's very important reading. There's not a huge amount of modules to get through this week, which is fantastic, but the reading is quite long, the Metzger one. It's quite difficult. So try and skim through that and find some extract information that's going to help you. We've got our assessment coming up on the 8th of April. This is assessment 2, which you, once you've completed the quiz, which opens on Monday. Don't forget the quiz on Monday morning. It needs to be completed before Sunday. And with the quiz, don't forget there's no resitting it. There's no extensions. You must sit it within that week. And if you've worked your way around the learning materials and done the practice quiz of the treasure hunt, you're going to find assessment 1 really easy. So just flick through, you can have your tabs open. Assessment 1 is going to be pretty easy, and it's worth 10%, so it's really important to do it. It's a really easy 10%. Once you've got that out of the way, get it out of the way really early during the week, start working on assessment 2. You know where I am if you've got any questions. Please reach out, and I'll see you on the discussion boards. Have a great weekend, guys.